Hello everyone and welcome to the Stakewolle channel. Today I want to raise a topic that misleads many of you. I will try to explain everything as clearly as possible, so each of you will put an end to this issue once and for all. As you can already understand from the title of this video, today we will talk about APR and APY. On services such as min-scan, restake, staking rewards and so on, you can often see a separate graph with a calculation of APR and approximate calculation of APY. Why approximate? I'll talk about this a little later. What do these percentages mean to you? These indicators significantly affect on your rewards when you staking. Let's take it in order. Let's start with APR. APR is the annual percentage rate. Imagine that you invested your funds in one of the tokens once and did not touch them at all. In a year, you will earn this APR percentage. Plus, you should pay attention to the validator's commission. It affects your income. The lower the commission, the more you earn. Stakewolle has a minimal commission in all networks, and we also take an active part in the life of the networks. Why this is important? You can find an answer in the video about how to choose the right validator. I advise you to watch it. And now let's move on to a more complex concept. APY stands for annual percentage yield. It sounds very similar with the first concept, but in fact it is not quite true. After the staking, you will receive rewards of the selected network, the percentage of which is different in each network. So if these rewards are regularly collected and restaked, then the total percentage of income will grow. This is APY. It is important to remember that the collection of rewards itself implies a certain percentage of the commission from the network. It doesn't make sense to collect rewards and restake very often because the percentage of APY will not change so much. It is enough to manually restake your rewards just once a day. And there is also a wonderful restake app service that collects rewards for you and restakes to the network. Just here you can see the approximate value of APY, which is significantly different from APR. By the way, Stakewolle has some of the highest APY percentages. The advantage of restake is also that the validators will pay the transaction fees for you. And now let's move on to the slightly more difficult part. How do I calculate APR and APY on my own? Let's start with APR. Here we will need two indicators, inflation and the total percentage of bounded tokens. These values can be found on min-scan. Let's take the Cosmos network as an example. At the moment, about 62% of the tokens are bounded and inflation is about 11%. All we need to do is divide the percentage of inflation by the percentage of bounded tokens. It turns out about 17%. This means that in a year you will earn 17% of what you have staked. In some networks, the APR may differ due to the fact that the network does not distribute all the inflation to the stakers. For example, in Osmosis only 25% of new tokens goes to the stakers. And accordingly, APY will also be different. Here is the more complex one, APY. It can be calculated in two ways. Manually using a formula or using a compound interest calculator. If, for example, you will restake your rewards every day, then at the end of the year you will receive almost 19% on top of the initial amount of money you have staked on Cosmos. But in some networks it's even more profitable. Just remember one nuance. During the unbounding, you will not receive rewards. So it seems like this is all the necessary information. I hope this video was useful for you, and if so, like it and write in the comments if there are any more questions. Right here. And do not forget to subscribe to this channel and other social media to always stay in touch. Thanks a lot for watching.